Breaking news update out of New Mexico as an arrest has been made in arson attacks against a Tesla facility and also the GOP headquarters there in Albuquerque in New Mexico. This a post from AG Pam Bondi saying we have made an arrest in connection to the February firebombing of a New Mexico Tesla dealership and the March attack on the New Mexico Republican Party headquarters. We'll be prosecuting to the fullest extent of the law. We are seeking up to 40 years in prison.
Hell yeah.
No negotiating. Outstanding work by the FBI, ATF, and the officials in New Mexico. More details to come. Also a post from Kash Patel, the FBI director, about this. The arrest now being made of this individual that we're following, saying, I can now report that on Saturday morning, our FBI Albuquerque team and the ATF Phoenix arrested an individual who we believe is responsible for the February arson attack on a New Mexico Tesla facility. Of course, this is some of the images that we were gathering here on Live Now from Fox of this individual as we're learning more information. As investigators say, 40-year-old Jameson Wagner has been charged with 2 counts of malicious damage or destruction of property by fire or explosion.
He looks like a leftist. This is the description of a leftist.
Here is 40-year-old Jameson Wagner charged in connection with the arson attacks. He could face up to 40 years in prison. He's accused of burning 2 Teslas outside a New Mexico dealership in February and then spray painting the building and 6 more cars with messages like "Die Elon," "Tesla Nazi," and swastika symbols.
Huge camera right there.
7 weeks later, he's accused of setting fire to the Republican Party building in Albuquerque.
Idiot.
Wagner joins a growing list of people accused of Tesla vandalism, which the Attorney General has described as domestic terrorism.
So senior national correspondent William Lajeunesse.
Look at these people. Look at these morons. They just couldn't control themselves. They couldn't control themselves. They thought terrorizing businesses and starting fires at the Republican headquarters and doing all these things, protesting. I mean, protesting's fine, but if you're gonna act stupid and then start destroying things, you're not gonna get your point across. Nobody's gonna agree with you. And the people that do are the ones that are itching to do stupid stuff like this so they can get their asses in prison.
Us reporting on more on all this as we begin a new hour. William, hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. You know, across the country, you're right. Police report dozens of cases of vandalism or arson of Tesla cars or dealerships. And now we're seeing the prosecutions, right? So this is the face of what the administration calls a domestic terrorist. Prosecutors say 40-year-old Jameson Wagner of Albuquerque made the mistake of driving his own vehicle to both firebombings, and surveillance cameras at the Tesla dealership and the GOP headquarters caught him torching both locations. Now at Tesla, investigators found a glass jar filled with a flammable liquid along with graffiti sprayed on the building, 6 cars saying "Die Elon," Tesla Nazi Inc., along with swastikas. Wagner allegedly wore a black hoodie and a mask, but at one point the hoodie fell off, allowing police to identify him, according to a court affidavit. A month later, cameras picked him up at the same suspect, carrying a white box filled with explosives where he firebombed the Republican headquarters and spray painted ICE KKK on the building.
This was not just an attack on our building. This is an attack on our values, our free speech, and the right of every New Mexican that wants to participate in the democratic process without fear.
Surveillance video showed the suspect fleeing in a white Hyundai sedan. Well, in the search warrant of Wagner's home, investigators found a white Hyundai, a white cardboard box containing 8 homemade bombs and ignitable liquids matching those used in both bombings. And they found a black paint-stained hoodie, black and red spray cans, and the cardboard stencil used to paint the letters KKK ICE. Wagner, according to the Albuquerque Journal, is a registered Democrat. He is charged with multiple counts of destruction of property by arson, could land him in prison for 40 years. Another man, Paul Kim, is accused of shooting and firebombing multiple Teslas in Vegas. He'll be arraigned today, Bill. Bondi saying she will not negotiate these cases. Back to you.
Okay, William, thanks.
It's crazy how we found so much information on these idiots, these morons that are missing half a brain, destroying Teslas, saying die Elon. Like, what? Really? You guys really want Elon Musk to die because he is doing something that the president of the United States selected him to do? He wanted Elon to run Doge, make the government efficient. People are freaking out because they're hearing things from the stupid media, pushing the wrong information, false information, and getting these crazy people riled up to the point where the piece of their brains that they have left are saying, you know what, we need to go do some violence, we need to start committing crimes. And they're not even good at it. Like, these idiots. This brings me back to, how much information we already got from this guy. Yes, February, March, April, 2 months. I mean, they caught the guy, found him linked to 2 different situations. He could face up to 40 years in prison. Why haven't we heard more information about the soldier that blew up the Tesla truck in front of Trump Tower? We got bits and pieces of information of who he was and what happened, and no motive, no reason why, no further investigation. Case was closed. I'm still wondering. A lot of American people out there are wondering. A lot of people are wondering, what happened with that, as well with the New Orleans soldier that decided to get in his truck and mow down and kill people on Bourbon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.